We've heard your cries and we're here to answer them. This week we're taking on the rest of the Metal Heroes franchise.
Wait, there's a new Guitar Hero game out?
No, Diana. This is another tokusatsu episode.
While they've enjoyed a recent resurgence with the return of the Space Sheriffs, the Metal Heroes were a staple of the tokusatsu genre for the 80s and 90s. When a slot opened up in the morning block of children's shows, Toei filled it with the Metal Heroes, creating a new series of semi-connected shows bringing tokusatsu action to the airwaves.
What separates the Metal Heroes from Super Sentai or Kamen Rider is right in the name. Unlike the spandex or leather-clad Sentai or Riders, the Metal Heroes are generally clad in hard armor, often chromed to look like metal. Some of the Metal Heroes are people in armored suits, some are actually androids who defend humanity either by programming or by choice.
While not as popular in America as Sentai or Kamen Rider, the Metal Heroes series enjoyed similar acclaim in non-Japanese households, with several series enjoying syndication in Brazil and the Philippines. Saban, the same company that produces Power Rangers, used footage from Metal Heroes series Metalder, Spielbahn, and Scheider to create the VR Troopers series, which featured a group of heroes who battled enemies in virtual reality. The Metal Heroes series can be broken into groups. After the initial 3 Space Sheriff series, which we covered on a previous Geek Crash Course, the Metal Heroes series continued into the 80s, following the same basic formula of the Space Sheriffs, but focusing on different aspects of the genre, such as battling giant monsters instead of human-scale ones.
The back half of the 80s Metal Heroes series is really notable for heavily basing itself on the works of Shotaro Ishinomori, the man who created Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. Metalder, a series focusing on a conflicted android who can take on human form, relies heavily on the broad strokes of Ishinomori's Keita series. Similarly, follow-ups Jiraiya and Jiban are both Metal Heroes takes on Henshin Ninja Arashi and Robot Keiji, with a bit of RoboCop thrown in, respectively.
The front half of the 90s-era Metal Heroes entries were a trilogy of shows under the banner Rescue Police, featuring armored heroes who worked more on a case-by-case police-inspired basis. The mid-90s included more takes on repentant battle androids and other versions of the Rescue Police format, such as Blue SWAT.
The end of the Metal Heroes series, which ran through the last few years of the 90s, included the B-Fighter series, which focused on hard-shelled heroes with beetle-inspired armor. The final 2 entries of the Metal Heroes series spun out of the B-Fighter concept, but pushed more heavily into simpler, more kid-friendly territory. Sadly, the Metal Heroes series ended more with a whimper than a bang.
With the return of the Space Sheriffs in recent years, we might be on the verge of a resurgence of Metal Heroes, but nothing is set in stone just yet. The series B-Fighter and B-Fighter Kabuto were also adapted by Saban into Big Bad Beetleborgs and Beetleborgs Metallics, respectively. Both Beetleborgs series featured a group of 3 kids who can transform into their favorite comic book characters to battle a group of monsters released from the comics by Flabber, a blue-skinned Elvis impersonating wizard. Yeah, it was weird. Sadly, there aren't a lot of options for English subtitled Metal Hero series, but some of the entries, including Metalder, Juspian, and Winspector, are either partially or completely subbed. Luckily, some groups are planning to tackle more of the Metal Heroes once the Space Sheriff series are completed, so be on the lookout.
As far as Dream series, I'm a huge Ishinomori fan, so being able to see series like Jiraiya, Metalder, or Jiban would be awesome. Fingers crossed. The Metal Heroes series Jiban was created by Keita Amemiya, who went on to direct the Kamen Rider J and ZO films, as well as create several tokusatsu series of his own, including Zyram, Makazuki, and the Garo series. Who is your favorite armored hero or heroic android, Metal Hero or not? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for more Geek Crash Course.
Until next week, if you have any questions, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time on Geek Crash Course.
You hit the wrong one.
Yes, I did.